Okay. Well, if I need to get more in, I'll see. So, we are. Children's Ballet was started here in Danville in 1987 by Denny Jacks. Over the years, I kept in touch with Denny. I was in her first class here, and in 2015 took over direction of the ballet school. In 2016, Emily Miser and I turned it into a nonprofit, and we've grown it by 25% each season. And it's been a lot of fun working with the kids, and we've had excellent teachers on staff, and Emily and I make a pretty good team, so we have a really good time.
That way we can just flip the moonlit ocean up and then pull it down in the mission. Does that make sense? I started taking classes there with Miss Denny back when I was 6 years old, and then I danced there all the way through high school. Started assisting in classes and teaching there during high school, and then I went off to college at Anderson University, got my dance degree, and then came back and started teaching full-time. And then after the next year after that, I became artistic director.
And then Hazel, I'm gonna make your X this X, and we're gonna say goodbye-bye to this X. You wanna say bye-bye X? Bye-bye. Bye-bye X. We don't need you anymore. What do you say? You say.
Ballet is such an important part of our life, and I have been on the board of the ballet school for a number of years, and I think it is really a worthwhile investment in my time to see the ballet school be such an integral part of a small town. We are, after all, a small town, but we have a big future in the ballet school, and I'm hoping to see it grow.
All right, welcome to the studio. This is where all of our classes are held. Ages 3 to 18, this is where kids learn ballet steps, where they learn composers, classical music, choreography, and French. So this is probably the first place they'll ever see a record or a record player. This is where the kids come. This is where we rehearse all the dances. We have 13 kids, I think, is our biggest class, so we can fit that many in here, and we just use what we have, and it's so cool to see what they've done here and move it to the stage and watch them do it on a bigger space, and it's like magic. So the studio is nostalgic for me because it's where we moved to. Our first class was in the basement of the Presbyterian Church in Danville, and then early 90s moved to the house on Tennessee Street. And so I think the Children's Ballet will always have a place there, but we're out of room.
Keep going back. One long line of folks. Rebecca, keep going back.
We have so many kids who are wanting to dance and who we want to give opportunities to dance to. And so we're really looking to expand our space so we can expand our outreach and really be able to interact with more kids and give them the opportunities that we have.
Our studio today is absolutely maxed out. We would take 100 more if we had the space. So the Capital campaign is designed in encouraging people to donate so that we can add to our beautiful facility that is iconic, I think, in Danville, Indiana.
We see all the time that we're not able to accommodate all the kids who want to be part of the school. And it's always a struggle in trying to fit them into the program that we have. So we have numbers of kids who are on a waiting list and how to accommodate them. And we feel that we have the opportunity to grow by expanding the actual square footage of our school. So the problem is, where do we do it? And do we just rent some facilities somewhere, or do we build? And our consensus right now is that we have room, we have space behind the existing studio, and we could, in fact, expand the studio by building a second studio behind the existing one.
So our dream is to build on to the existing building, build a second dance space so we can have classes simultaneously and open it up to more kids. We'll have another waiting room and some more parking and 600 feet of dance space. That's the goal, and we'd like to start on that in the last half of 2023 if possible.
That's already over there. We'll go over and mark it. That will all go out. We've got street sweepers will be first. Which way?
So one girl has a lobster.
Okay, I think we're done.
So this performance alone, we have 120 kids and we need over 50 volunteers just to make it work. That's the bare minimum to make everything happen during Tech Week and throughout the performances and dress rehearsal. It's just, it's absolutely necessary that our parents volunteer for positions to help us out, and they come through every year, and we're just so thankful for them and grateful that we have such great families that will call or come when they're called. We have both that.
All right, here we go. 8 times ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay! All right, so I'm gonna pray again so you can join us again for these students and what a blessing they are to everyone here. And I just pray that you would give them a short feet and keep them safe today. Bless them as they go into their summer break. And this is all for you. Amen. 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 Have a good show, guys.
Once you check the tickets, just make sure that it could be on their phone, they can print it, just make sure it's the right date. Okay. If they don't have a ticket, they can come and see me. We can get them a ticket. They'll have greeters here. Thank you so much for being here. I want to thank our teachers, Miss Emily, Miss Lise, Miss Vanessa, our board of directors, and all of the volunteers without whom this would not be possible at all. I'm so glad you're here. With that, just sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Thank you.
I really just love show days and Tech Week especially because you get to see the kids so excited, and I think especially the little ones, they don't really understand what's going on when you practice in the studio fully when they're 3, but even from 3-year-olds to older kids, when they see the sets and they have their costumes and they're just having so much fun, and it's really nice to see their hard work pay off and just how much joy it brings to them and me and hopefully the audience.
I think the excitement is seeing it all come together. And of course, I know nothing about ballet, but I'm energized by the excitement, I'm energized by the kids, I'm energized by the volunteers who come in and who work so hard at it, and then to eventually see it all come together.
I've had the opportunity to watch my daughter grow here. And now she's not only dancing here, she is helping teach classes. She choreographed a dance for some of the younger girls this year. That is life lessons that you can't teach anywhere else. And I know that that's how they're treating every student that comes through here. This is not unique for my daughter. Every child that walks through those doors, they are giving these same opportunities to.
I think my favorite part is watching the first performance, watching the curtain open for the first performance, and it's kind of magical to watch it come from a small space to the big stage. And I love watching the older kids work with the little kids, and I love watching them look at the older dancers and watch them dance, and I love how it feels like a team. We are the team for kids who aren't necessarily athletic or don't fit into other groups, and they find their safe place here. That was certainly me, and so I want that for other kids in our community as well.
And I think that's just what always stands out to me, is just a genuine love that these students have for what they're doing and for each other and what they're able to accomplish.